Okay, so this is the actual location called Epitaph. There are a bunch of people down there. I think I saw Calcazar as well. Wait, that's Argenta, right? That's us. That's also us. Wait, that's Abelard? Wait, what's happening here? Reality bubbles before you and bursts with an agonizing shriek. A few silhouettes now stand in your way. 3 of them seem to have your face, and yet the differences are striking. Each has been marked by other accomplishments and different experiences, making you feel like the protagonist of a tale about a pair of twins separated at birth. Righteous Reflection. Emperor, bestow strength upon me to smite yet another obstacle as I carry out your will. Merciful Reflection. If you're a sentient creatures and not mere eidolons, I suggest you back down without a fight. I did not come here to claim your lives. Glorious Reflection. Is there some ironic lesson in what is going on? Should I be looking at the mirror a little less? Or perhaps try to look at myself from the outside? Or is this a hint that I am my own worst enemy? I shall ponder this in my memoir. Wait, are these like different versions from different universes? What could have been? So this is like Heretical, he's dogmatic, and the other one is iconoclast? Pious copy. Look at where your doppelgangers came from. The blatant abuse of the fabric of existence is causing the modes of reality to flare up. You see the mirages of the Koronus Expanse in their glow, altered past recognition by the decisions you have made, or could have made in some other world. Who are you? I am Marace von Valancius the Magnificent, and if I know myself, which I most certainly do, you are now pondering what that makes you. The answer is simple. You are my reflection from a less glorious reality, a product of the malign influence of the treasure that I seek. Some refer to me as the Warden of the Expanse, but I prefer being addressed simply as Marace. Nice to meet you. Ah, me from a different version of existence. I'm a blazing paragon of humanity, unbroken by tribulations, the first to venture into the darkness without fear, and the one who unites and brings back that which was forfeited. I'm a rogue trader of the God Emperor. Welcome to my reality, esteemed guests. I have a sneaking suspicion this meeting will end in bloodshed, but I still thank you for the kind words and hospitality. I don't care about any of these. The situation has become complicated. How are we going to resolve it? We shall fight. I sense your soul's greedy interest in what is hidden in this crypt, and I will not allow you to take this possession of the blasphemous thing. I'm afraid we have no choice but to fight. What is hidden on this world imperils the millions of lives for which I'm responsible. For their sake, I will crush any opponent, unless you all retreat without a fight. I concur. We will finish off the one with the biggest retinue first, and then decide who is worthy of the prize. However, I already know who it's going to be. I will not share the contents of this crypt with anyone. Die. Indeed, rock traders are doomed to forever feud with one another. Such is the power of that poison called ambition that seeps from our warrants. 5 enemies? Abelard the Virtuous. So he has Argenta. Wait, the Glorious one has no one? Wait, what is this? Oh, I guess we can't place our character there, yeah. Okay, I guess. Oh, he's a bounty hunter. Okay, Well, I don't know. I think we can just stay here, right? Probably. Or actually... I think maybe just go here. I don't know, man. I don't think it matters, right? Just do what we always do. Destroy everyone. It's irrelevant. As long as we don't trigger the...
My ears are ringing.
What the fuck was that? What did I do there? Wait, why did he teleport there? Wait. Where is my race? What? Why did they teleport like that? What? What was that? I guess someone has some kind of ability that makes that happen? Weird. I don't know, does this matter, dude? Should I be doing any of this? I'm kinda scared my race will die from the metabolic overcharge, but I don't know. If he dies, I'm gonna reload, because it's probably faster than trying to kill everyone with Cassia and the rest. I'm sure we can do it, but I don't wanna, like, bother. Wait, that's Cassia over there? Oh shit, what? How did they get teleported, man? That's weird. 1774. Do I try this right now? Nah. I think I'm gonna chill. Do this.
Nothing.
Yeah, we're just gonna chill. I don't wanna do stuff with metabolic overcharge. Might die. That's okay. I mean, I guess we can do... Ah, doesn't matter. Whatever. We can do this maybe, but again, it's irrelevant. Where is my race? Here. Try to move everyone. Oh, we can't even see them.
You clearly are outmatched.
Forward.
I mean, that's okay. Whatever, dudes. Whatever, man. So stupid. My race. Let's go. Or not. We have no line of sight, huh? So... Whatever. I know I keep saying it, but like, I always want to do more. Like, do more buffs. But at the end of the day, I think it's like pointless. We'll just do this and move on. It has to be enough. We have 3 final stars, for God's sake. Like, stop overthinking. Just kill stuff. Push buttons. It's pointless. Irrelevant.
Just a minor setback.
Oops. No. No. Okay. Whatever. Let's do this on Absalom and do another finest hour. What a video game. Crazy stuff. Amazing. Peak gameplay. Okay. So where is Calcazar? I don't know. Let me save again, actually. There's a bunch of loot, but I don't think I care about any of it. So we're just gonna move on. Connect to the memory core. Eliminate. What? What is happening? What is this? Eliminate. What? Are there people down there or something? Each of the wearer's single attacks gain 10% damage for its negative effect on the target. Yeah, I mean, those are all like turbo OP, but I don't think we care about that. What is this? Why can I not go in there? And what is this? Lower Xenos 0%, by the way. How do we go down there? What even was that? Connect to the memory core. Oh, we can go down this way. The wearer gains 0 number of unyielding beacon stacks, chance to ignore any incoming damage. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Do I have to destroy that so the turret can be damaged? Connect to the memory core? What? Who is doing those noises? Who are these? Lord Inquisitor, we are progressing according to plan. Our troops have already reached the target. What a chat, dude. He just fights Necron head on. This is so badly done, by the way. Like, what even are these, dude? I thought they were below the bridge or whatever, but I guess they're like specters or something. Not so bad. Demolition. Okay. What? What is this? Can I even hit that? Oh. I definitely didn't expect that to work. Who is that? What? What even is that? Okay. I think we have to go to the other... Wait, do we? Maybe not. Maybe we can go this way. This is the same thing, right? Just the other turret. Yeah, we don't care about that. Inquisition Technorcist. Okay, let me save again. Panoply of the Assassin. Huh. So is this the epitaph now? Like, is this a subsection? Oh, there he is. Argenta is there, and Ulfar. Inquisitor Enforcer. Well, okay. I don't know what this is, but it looks important. Hello? Find the Lord Inquisitor. Done. Coming here was hardly prudent of you, your lordship. You and your dynasty have lost my trust, and now judgment awaits you. Corruption has rooted itself deep in your soul. You serve the ruinous powers, and the ruinous powers serve you. Your actions have been questionable too, Lord Inquisitor. You may be within your rights to judge and punish bearers of the sacred warrant, but here, among the uncharted stars, a rogue trader may easily find themselves executing an Inquisitor who is steeped in heresy. I see the canvas of your soul, and it is tainted with the gory hues of dried blood. Enough! I will have a separate conversation with House Orselio. I have come for your head, Calcazar. I value your bluntness. Let me match it. While my head will remain firmly on my shoulders, I will remove yours with the utmost pleasure. I tire of your arrogance, Marace. Argenta, in the full glory of your battle focus, is reciting a prayer in an ardent whisper. The red-headed giant gives you a menacing, exhilarated grin. We meet again, you two-faced worm. I've had this feeling gnawing at me, as if I haven't yet fulfilled my duty to the All-Father. As if I haven't yet killed someone I should. Is that what you're here for? What is it? Oh, what, we're just gonna talk now? We call it a shard, and yes, as you have noted quite aptly, it is the reason I'm here. This construct contains an ancient, or rather, a pre-ancient, being of cosmic power. They were called the Catan. The entity is currently trying to escape, and I'm here to collar it. Marazai half closes his eyes as if he has just heard something incredibly inane. Grand spires of stupidity and unfathomable depths of opportunity is a dangerous combination for a single monkey. What is this Catan shard and what is it doing here? A specimen of an ancient predator race, devourers of pulsars who feasted on star systems. Reality itself bent to their power, but many millennia ago, an ancient Xenos race managed to defeat them, shatter them into pieces, and lock them away in prisons like the one you see before you. And you think you stand a chance against such power? Do you mean to say that a human is not capable of such a fate? But I am not just a human, I am an instrument of the Emperor's will, one of many, and the Imperium is omnipotent. If I were to fail, another would follow in my footsteps. That is how humanity makes the impossible possible, with the hands of particular people in particular circumstances. Your skepticism is unwarranted. How will taming these creatures help save the Imperium? Over my years of service, I have come to realize that the main problem that humanity faces in this war is the imbalance in power. Our opponents are not races or nations, but incomprehensible monsters. And it is high time we acquired one of our own. My yoke will bind this creature and make it a chained guard serving the Emperor. That is not the full extent of my vision. There are other shards similar to this one, scattered across the galaxy. I plan on seeking them out and confining them all inside the yoke. Each conquered monstrosity will bolster our defenses. Ulfar stares at the Inquisitor with wide eyes, saying nothing. It seems you were not the only one unaware of Kalkazar's plan. He finally breathes out, his voice heavy. Morkai howls for you, Inquisitor. I still have many questions for you. Given the circumstances of our meeting, I do not see why I should hide anything. I seriously doubt you will share this information with anyone else, for one reason or another. Why did you call for the Astartes to come to your aid? I needed a remarkably strong force to keep my Xenos allies in check. The Emperor's Angels were just the weapon I was looking for, except, considering the sensitive nature of my operation, I couldn't very well risk requesting aid from my allies in the Death Watch, could I? And then I remembered an old debt owed to me by a Space Wolf's great company, so I decided to call in a favor. They were an asset at first. The Wolves helped me close the dimensional gate by overwhelming its security systems. I tasked them with hunting the Xenos condemned by Irmeris, but eventually they started prying, and that was unacceptable. I could control Thorvald by giving him more tempting targets, but the baleful Hull Pack... They raided an outpost where my agents had been meeting with the Drukhari. The Pack took prisoners but lost the esteemed brother Ulfar. I hoped they would give their all to the search, but instead, the Wolves forced their system's coordinates out of the captives and came crashing down on my head. They had no gate to transport them. They used nothing but their warp engines. Thankfully, they realized their situation too late, so Tanatia managed to neutralize them. Oh wow, Ulfar can be happy about that, huh? You will pay for this, Savior Kalkazar. Know that I will have my blood vengeance. I will have your death. How did this thing end up in your possession? Thanks to your predecessor. I arrived in the Expanse at the call of the Explorer fleet to deal with Archmagos Amarnath's heresy. But I quickly came to the realization that the Koronus Expanse's problems ran much deeper than tech heresy. Unprecedented piracy running wild, blatant smuggling of Xeno artifacts, willful and impetuous rock traders, and growing threat of the ruinous powers. All this in a region that the Drukhari consider their domain. Frankly, I considered purging the entire expanse. It would have been much easier to burn down this whole tangle of threats and corruption. But the web of spies that I had woven presented me with much more interesting and radical solutions. While investigating Amarnat's connections, I turned my eye to Theodora von Valancius, who ultimately gave me the shard. Wait, so I just realized, right? We never learned who actually killed Theodora. How was she involved in all of this? Theodora's instincts were uncanny. She spent decades hunting for a key that could open the dimensional gate, as if she knew that there was something incredible waiting for her on the other side. Her ladyship was lucky enough to discover the shard during one of her expeditions, a trophy that was too much for her to handle. Archmagos Amarnat studied it on Theodora's behalf, creating weapons in exchange for access to the dangerous relic. But their research was too primitive and unambitious compared to the true power contained inside the shard. I had one of my own acolytes, Tanakia, send her spies to Theodora. They infiltrated the Rocktader's retinue, earned their trust, and reported to me about this magnificent object. The rest was trivial. I seized Epitaph and laid down the conditions of our further coexistence. She was wise enough to concede defeat with dignity. I commenced Operation Precious Sentinel. I left a garrison on Epitaph, took the key to the dimensional gate from Theodora, sealed the gate, and started the creation of the yoke. I kept Theodora and her heirs in my sights, just in case. Not long before her death, I assigned Heinrichs to her and ordered her to rendezvous with him on Ragat Minoris. But your lordship inherited him instead. I admit I wasn't aware of you. Theodora managed to keep her secret heir up her sleeve. So, instead of eradicating Theodora's misdeeds, you chose to inherit them? Okay. What is a yoke? A containment device similar to this one, except better. The yoke was devised by the brightest minds of two races using the ancient wisdom of a long-gone Xenos civilization. A prison capable not only of holding the Catan shard, but also of controlling it, while releasing fractions of its being. An instrument of obedience and destruction, a masterpiece whose creation required immense effort. It was made on Euphrates too. I captured Amarnat's student Axiomantha, and she passed all of her mentor's drafts to me, and the one overseeing the process was none other than your acquaintance, the tech priest Cubis Delphine. His fall was regrettable. It seems that the unorthodox, daring things he did at my behest, drove him to break his vows and sink into heresy. But the human mind could never have comprehended the shard alone, and thus I appealed to the inhuman mind. I struck a deal with the Drukhari. You collaborated with them? Alas, the operation demanded it. Through the agents of one of my acolytes, Emelina, I contacted Archon Iremeris and made a pact. I gave her access to the technologies contained within this relic and destroyed her rivals in the Cabal. She would relay information on their raids to my spies, and I would solve the problem. In exchange, her homunculus, Tervantias, forged the yoke for me. Shit. Of course, I did not let him near the shard itself, but rather set up a laboratory for him on Quetzaltemer. Okay, yeah. It was safer that way. All the pieces were contributing to my plan, but none had enough information to comprehend the entirety of it. Dude, this almost sounds like Marvel's SHIELD, right? Organization. Just compartmentalize everything. So in the end, Marasai's smile is not his usual triumphant and scornful one. He looks almost tired. In the end, I was right about Iremeris and the monkey. I was right all along. Why do the Drukhari want the shard? It is one of the most complicated and perfect creations of a race, much older than the Drukhari. Much older than the Drukhari. It is no mere object, but a treasure trove of technology. A wise master could uncover many secrets simply by observing it. A sound strategy. Trust me, your lordship, the threat of the alien pales in comparison to that posed by the ruinous powers. Why does he still call us your lordship? Iremeris could plunder 1,000 worlds, but she is no Uralon the Cruel. She was as great a danger to her own kin as she was to the Imperium. The disruption she caused among the Drugari was only to our benefit. She intended to trigger a powerful disjunction in Komorra, thereby destroying her rivals and elevating her own cabal in the process. Knowing full well how precarious her grand plan was, I made no attempt to talk her out of it. With a little luck, we wouldn't have need to worry about Komorra's influence. You underestimate the Dark City's size and its resilience. It has survived thousands of disjunctions and will survive thousands more to live on as fuel for your nightmares. It was a dark day when you dropped from under the tail of your rotten-wombed mother, you loathsome traitor. While we were fighting to exterminate the Xenos, you were busy carousing with them. Had I known sooner, I would have ripped your pitch-black heart right out of your chest. I readily believe that. Since we're being so candid, I must know that you proved to be a much less convenient tool than I had anticipated. And then I take it you decided to get rid of your Xenos allies? There was no more need for them, seeing as the yoke was almost complete, and the situation was escalating out of control. Theodora was dead, the cult of the Final Dawn had reared its head and was preparing to strike, and Iremeris had forgotten her place. She was putting forward too many elimination targets or requests, and when I told her to curb her appetite, she retaliated. The theft of the Rykad Star was timed to occur when Master Van Kalox would be on the planet. The Archon wanted to rob me of one of my agents and send a message. What the shit? And then the Koronus Expanse was engulfed in flame. I had to rush the operation and declare sector-wide martial law. The Webway gate that Iremeris' warriors have been using was destroyed, and the facility on Quetzaltemer razed. I evacuated the half of the yoke that Ervantias had completed, but was too late to retrieve the second half from Euphrates II. Wait, there are halves? Cubis Delphim revealed to Uralon the Cruel where he should strike, and that almost spelled the end of Operation Precious Sentinel. I appreciate your efforts in resolving this problem. In fact, you turned out to be much more useful than Theodora ever was. I see. You have come so far in pursuit of answers, Mrayse. It would be too cruel to leave your curiosity unsatisfied. Seeing as the inhabitants of this place almost killed you, I gather that something went wrong with this plan of yours. Not at all. Operation Precious Sentinel is in its final stages. The increase in Xenos activity is a vexing, yet trivial development in the grand scheme of things. They were supposed to guard the device, but they slept through the intrusion, and only the Catan Shard's emanations could make them stir. Theodora's research destabilized the Shard's prison, and my project only made it worse. Whenever particles of the Catan Shard energy seep out, many curious phenomena occur. The destruction of the crypt, the warped reality. When I tame the monster, I will order it to stop disrupting the laws of the universe. Yeah, sure. However, you will not be there to see it, your lordship. I will have the Catan Shard destroy your body so thoroughly that there won't be the slightest trace left of you. You may find it lamentable, but there is simply no place for the likes of you in the future that I'm creating. The future you are creating, it blinds, it burns. It is filled with the suffering of millions, for the sake of the phantom salvation of billions. Salvation in the bosom of a Xeno nightmare. Compared to this heresy, my work is child's play. First I will kill you, then I will claim your trophy for myself, and then we shall see what I will do to your precious Imperium. Yep. Defeat Calcazar. And you showed such promise too. I blame your heredity. Farewell, Mrayse. I vow to find and destroy every single seed of corruption you have sown. Execute the heretic. Okay. Oh no, we started right next to him? Shit. Wait, where is he? Wait. Oh. 4,882? I mean, okay, it's not that bad, right? Oh wait, we're also fighting Ulfar and Argenta. 168 HP. Okay. What? What is this fight? 15 enemies? I guess he's kinda hard. The Mystic? Ah, just a random Psyker, right? What do you do? Holy Inquisition Presence. Decreases the psi rating of Psykers within a 4-cell radius by -2? Psi Suppressor. Okay, so don't be close to him. Oh shit, grants immunity to warp damage and perilous of the warp? Oh no, dude. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I mean, we can do it, right? It's fine. No, dude. Immunity to warp damage? Come on. Why do you have to be like that? Jesus. Wait, is that everyone? Vesper. That's everyone, right? I mean, I guess we can put Oral on here. I don't know, I don't think it matters. Oh, dude, okay, this could be fun, actually. He's immune to warp damage. Okay. I think we go here, right? Or... So who is next? Cassia. Okay. This could be a mistake, actually, but whatever. I don't think it matters in the grand scheme of things. Let's see. Just please, like, no deaths, dude. Please, no deaths to Perils of the Warp. Like, please. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Dude, come on, man. Like, this mechanic is so ass. There is no veil degradation. And this happens? Like, what? So Cassia is, like, gone? No, like, not gone, but, like, she's prone. Oh, do I restart? I mean, it's too early to not restart, right? Whatever. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So stupid, dude. I hate that mechanic so much. That's so annoying. Ugh. No. Okay, I'm just basically tilting now. Just pressing, like, the wrong buttons. God. So annoying. I'm guessing these guys are not immune to warp damage, though. What a low roll, dude. What a low roll. Let's kill as many of them as we can, so we can actually... Yeah, he's immune. Wait, is he also immune? Oh fuck, he's also immune. Okay. Well, I mean... do we do this? I feel like... Okay, no, Cassia is there. I need to get, like... what do you call it? Camaraderie, right? Let me kill everyone else first. I don't think we can see him, though. What if I go, like... over there or over there. I don't know. These guys, they're veterans. Oh, he's also immune? Oh, that's just great, dude. I mean, we could target him, but like, what does he even do? Devastating stratagem? Just random nobodies, right? I mean, if we have the shield from Absalom, then I don't think any of this matters, but... Okay, let's do this. Let's just kill them with the Firestorm stuff. Let's just kill them with Firestorm and stuff. Although this could probably take a moment, huh? What's happening to Ulfar? Is he okay? I have to stack momentum, dude, so I can guess like... I have to stack momentum so I can get Prestige advantage stacks. Okay. You know what? I think we'll go... Actually, we'll do this. And there are probably more back there, right? Oh yeah, we can see him. That's good, that's good, that's good. And there's one more... Nobody back there. Absalom is next. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So we'll come here, kill him. Kill him. Kill the other guy. Oh, I can't see him. What if I go over here? Probably not, right? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I guess we keep doing this then. Why do we do so little damage? Huh. Okay, chill. Go next to him. Or maybe over here, actually. So the others can do that. I mean, we should be okay. Strength and toughness? Yeah, sure. I don't think it matters, but... We can do a shriek. But it barely does anything. Cover efficiency, that's dog shit. I guess let's do this, because it does some damage, right? Sword of Faith. I have to be next to him? Or like close to him? Oh yeah, we have this. But I mean, it barely does anything. Oh, and they can also parry it? Of course. Dude, I can't believe we lost Cassia, man. Or well, we didn't lose here, but... She would debuff them so good. Sensory deprivation probably best on Calcazar, I'm gonna say. Prescience... We don't care about that. I guess we'll do... Wait, does everyone have... Warp speed? They do have it, right? Yeah. Well, at least these guys. I mean, this could be good because it's gonna reduce their armor block dodge and parry, right? For Marazai. Maybe we do that. This one is great as well, obviously. Purification. We have presence already, I'm pretty sure. We can do this on Marazai, maybe. Does this... He's also immune to that? What the shit? Okay, let's buff him. Or debuff him, rather. We'll do this. We'll also do dismantling attack. Although, do we have to go close to him? I think we do. Shit. Well, I guess it is what it is. Oh, what the?
My faith strengthens me.
What the fuck was that? Did she slip and fall or what the shit was that? What is he doing? He's an assassin, but he's also like... What? He's literally doing no damage, by the way.
Out of my way!
Iron arm? Regeneration? Bro, Uralon doesn't give a shit, man. Okay, so... I guess we can go there. Will we actually do any damage to him? I doubt it, right? I seriously doubt it. He has... Oh, actually he has pretty normal armor and dodge after we did the exposed weakness thing. Where is his thing? Over here? The opening, right? Let's see. Damn! That's good damage. Not gonna lie. Make another opening. Oh yeah, we have one over here as well. Yeah, but I can't go there anymore. I have to do breakthrough maybe to get the slash, or I can do charge, but like do I do daring Brits? I think I am. Let's try this. Bane. Bro, he is doing some damage. Holy shit, he might actually kill him here. God damn. It's so OP. Percentage based damage. You love to say it. What is this? Elusive makes us do more damage, right? Or... yeah. Probably should do that. That's crazy. Wait! What the fuck? What's he doing? Okay, let's kill him, I guess. Bro, Maraza is carrying this so hard. I didn't expect that, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, yeah, the only problem with melee guys is dodge and stuff, right? But if you have like exposed weakness or the power from the operative, then they're really good. Okay, and now there is one more guy, right? There's one more guy over there. Maybe just give him the finest tower. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh no, he takes a turn. Wow. Nice. Oh, what a joke. Okay, Uralon. We can't do much here, unfortunately. We don't have finest tower, but we can come closer. And then we can do voice of command. Actually, this doesn't matter. Okay, almost there. Infernal Call. Uralon randomly summons one of the following: Pink Horror, Demonette, Plaguebearer, or Bloodletter. The demon finds on Uralon's side until the end of combat. Oh shit. Oh, interesting. That's kinda cool. But I don't think it matters. So let's do this so we'll get a heroic act. Yeah. We'll do... I don't know, this. Three enemies. Where is the other one? That's one, that's one. The other one is where? Wait, where does it say three enemies? Oh, I guess Calcazar still counts as one? Interesting. I'm assuming, like, if we have another enemy here, all of our heroic acts are gonna refresh, right? Surely. Surely, right? Let's see how much damage we do with him now. Bam. Nice. Jesus. Okay, now your turn. Actually, just pass this, pass, and my race can finish him off. Is he gonna come back alive, or... He probably will, right? As the Catan shard, maybe? Wait, do I have to pass the turn and see what happens? Wait. Oh, is it Ulfar that's... Wait. What is happening here? I think Ulfar is the one that is... Wait. What is that icon, dude? It says he's down. Can I just like... I can't kill him? Is he bugged? Oh.
He's on the hunt.
What the fuck? Oh, damn, dude. He almost killed Duralon there. Don't do that.
I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument.
He's probably the guy that did most damage to us the entire game. He can just die.
It's just a scratch.
Oh my god. Really, bro? Come on, man. Just die, dude.
No, it is too early. The yoke must be activated, or all is lost.
How are we letting him do this? Oh shit. Is that Nomos? This is it. The place of our origin. Nomos were born here. Dude, is Nomos the Catan shard, maybe? Nomos' gaze is trained upon the Catan shard. It was your strike and your wish to escape your prison that begot us. But it is you, Mrayse, who truly ushered us into this world. So let us meet our abominable precursor together, for it is ready to break free. Greetings, Nomos. We are out of time. Now. It escapes now. Okay. Imagine if we kill the Catan shard, then Nomos takes its body. Ooh. Wait, he actually looks like Nomos. Entropy? Too much camera sake. I think the FPS is also taking a dive. Stop the Catan shard. Oh shit, 20,000? What is this? Oh, what the fuck is this? Mrayse is back there. Wait, what is the Nomos? Why do we have like 3 different enemies here? 250% armor? What does he do? Disperse? Teleports the enemies to random positions across the battlefield? Oh no. Cone-shaped area attack? Creates various copies of itself. Swaps positions with one of its copies. Wait, he actually has nothing, no buffs. No passives. Mental damage dealt to this creature is reduced by 50% and machine damage is increased by 30%. Yeah, but the thing is, he is not immune to warp damage. As long as any shard copy or the energy orb remain, each time it is attacked, the Catan shard will gain a stack of reconceptualization and trigger a reflective retribution on the attacker. This seems like a very easy fight. What am I missing here? What am I missing? We'll put Cassia over here. Dude, even Maraza can do damage. If we reduce their dodge and stuff. Okay. Like something tells me he's gonna melt. Unless he actually plays before us or something. Then he could kill us, but I don't think he will. He's probably gonna start with copying himself or whatever. Or duplicating himself. Oh my god, this shit again, dude? Wait, is no one... Wait, I think no one is knocked. Yeah, I think we're all good though. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Oh man, that was stupid. Okay. So this thing... Yeah, it barely does anything to armor. And nothing to dodge, really. Expose weakness. He just has too much agility, dude. 108. Okay, well, whatever. I wonder if he dispels all the buffs, all the debuffs when he splits. Like a Manta style from Dota or something. That would not be good, let me tell you that. Okay, I wanna do metabolic overcharge though. Probably on Cassia, I'm gonna say. Although he's gonna play before us, so maybe we... Yeah, maybe we do it on Cassia. Because now we can also... Oh wait, I can do bring it down? Oh shit, yeah, okay, but I can do this. Okay, but first we're gonna do Warp Curse. And look at this, we're just gonna do Waiting Nightmare. How much HP is that? Ha! That's like 4,000 or something. That's sick. Do that shit. Buff Mrayse. Don't care about that. I do wanna hit him though once to debuff him. Maybe even more if we can. Oh wow, he actually moved? What? We actually got that. Wow, no way. No way. Bro is about to get destroyed here. What's this? He is about to get demolished. Oh man. Oh, it's gonna be good. Watch him be randomly immune, by the way. That's gonna be fun. I guess we'll also do this. We're gonna risk it. 3,000. Okay, but we can get the heroic act, right? Or... not quite. There you go. Now we can do this. 9,000. I mean, I'll take it. Oh my god, dude. Are you serious? What are those low rolls, man? Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Structuring shard copy? I mean, I don't think we care about those, though, do we? We just kill him. Oh, shit. Take the victim's place? Yes? Take it? Wait, what's happening here? Oh my god, are we gonna lose this? Idira. Wait, who is playing next? Cassia? Wait. Oh, fuck. Wait, this could be bad actually. No, no, no. We have Absalom. Wait, what is this icon there? Wait, this could be terrible. Where is my race? Wait, where is my race? Wait, I can't see my race. Is he knocked out? Wait, no. Oh, what? They're both in the same square or something. The target can't act. Wait a second. Where is Marazai? He's back there. Okay. Oh shit, this is bad, dude. Why does my race can't act? Maybe because we have to wait a turn? But if we wait a turn, we're gonna die, man. $400? He has to be under the overexerted... Wait, what? What do you mean? Maybe I don't have line of sight, actually. I can't even move? Oh. Bro, why can I not do this? It has to be under the overexerted voice of command or imprinted words effect. What do you mean? That's a voice of command I'm casting. Like what? This makes no sense. Idira. Let me do this. Oh, I can't do metabolic overcharge though. I can't give people extra turns on bring it down. Shit. Okay, but we have finest hour now. So does Marazai have warp speed? He does. We've done all of this. Let me do this again. Although I don't think it matters. I don't think Marazai can even hit this guy. Oh wait, never mind. I guess maybe those stuck. Maybe they stuck. Huh. What? Oh no, I can't even reach him, dude. Oh shit. Okay, I can't reach him. What is the... I have no openings here for some reason. You have to create one? Weird. I mean, he's dead, right?
The threats of Koronus are unraveling.
What the fuck? I can't go there though. Should have done this first, by the way. And all of this. God damn it. Yeah, I can't get the opening now though. I can't get the opening because I can't move. Dashes in a straight line up to 10 cells. Like, if I do this, does this work? Oh, it does work. 59 to 67. What? How does this make sense? I don't know. Whatever. I guess. Shit, we might die here, dude. What are all of this gonna do? Are they gonna blast me? Or some shit? I am not a fan. I'm not sure what's happening there with the copy. Taking their place and stuff. I don't know. Oh yeah, should have done. Okay, that was stupid. That was really stupid, actually. And we're so close. So close. What if I do all allies? Does that work? What if I do this? I guess they can move on their turn or something, maybe? Increases dodge? I don't know, dude. Let's just see what happens here. Oh, we play with Maharaja again. Okay. It's kinda sick. So... is he dead? Question mark? What the fuck? Oh. Oh, that was my bad. What did I do there? I want to do this. That was stupid. Okay. I am kind of curious what will happen when it was Mrayse and Cassia's turn, but... So we imprisoned him again, or what? Stop the Catan Shard. The ancient monster struggles against the energy manacles of the yoke. Its impossible powers that make reality itself burst at the seams are now being forced into a compact dungeon, quirk by quirk, returning it to a cruel and painful non-existence in the moment. It could struggle harder, but something is hindering it. You're the cause of these hindrances. Only now does the Catan Shard turn its focus to you. For the battle was nothing more than the reflexive resistance of an alien mind absorbed in a completely different range of thoughts and responses. But now it is thinking about you, and its thoughts are so corporeal that you can sense them and know them. It seeks an end to the confrontation. It is capable of resolving it in a way that would benefit all. More and more tears appear all over the Shard's form. As the yoke absorbs its power, it becomes increasingly harder for the Shard to maintain its physical structure. Each imperfection you inflict brings the Star Predator closer to imprisonment. Do not bow your head before our abominable precursor. It was begotten by the dark abysses of the past. It is a fragment of that which devoured stars and erased civilizations. It knows no benefit other than its own. Allow us to stand against it. This is our time, our impossible chance. Okay. What does that mean? Theodora? As yet another layer of reality cracks, a figure appears before you. Here. After giving you a probing and appraising look, Theodora permits herself a slight smile. Try to touch Theodora? Particles of reality around you begin to boil, trying to heal the wound upon existence and preventing her from entering your version of reality. You and she can exchange words, thoughts, glances, but the physical connection is an impossibility. You are merely fleeting phantoms that could scatter at any moment. She is silent, her gaze still trained on you, as if she is trying to commit your every feature to memory. I'm sorry for your death. Our dynasty's warrant is signed in the Emperor's blood and written in ours. The blood of the von Valancius rogue traders. This has always been so. Think about the Catan. Whatever fate you choose, one can only hope it will be better than mine. Think about the Catan, I guess? Mental contact is effortless. This is not communication. Such a powerful being cannot comprehend communicating with anyone but its equals. It simply bears the gift of making the other hear and understand it. So grand is the potential of its thoughts. Try to comprehend what the Catan is. The Catan is the pinnacle of reality. It is eternity, dominance, omnipotence, individuality. The Catan is the original purpose behind all existence. The rest was born in order to contain, nourish, and be appropriated by the Catan. To the Catan, space is an illusory variable. To the Catan, time is a young and trivial phenomenon, for it existed for an eternity in the gaseous energy found of the universe before time was eventually born. To the Catan, fact and probability are mere abstractions, between which it can soar on its electromagnetic wings. And we managed to kill it somehow, or imprison it and defeat it. Currently, the Catan is not whole. It was shattered into lesser pieces, and so were its thoughts and powers. The feeling of emptiness is oppressive, and it yearns to become one again. Try to sense the motives? It wishes to be. All Catan exists to spread and conquer. Oh, there are many Catan? Not to stay manacled within uptime or untime, where it was entombed by the contemptible sentient tools away from all that is. The Catan wishes to ascend, sate its hunger, and embrace once more the pure exhilaration of claiming and taming reality. So Nomos must be a Catan shard, right? Try to understand what benefits the Catan promises. Try to understand what benefits the Catan promises. Power, eternity, comprehension. The Catan once chose to reign over the short-lived races and forged a new and glorious fate for them. It has learned from its mistakes. Now it will only bestow its gifts upon the chosen few. The Catan can grant your thoughts falter, for it is difficult for your mind to fathom the full scope of this world. The Catan can grant everything. Stop thinking about it? It is much easier for you to stop trying to comprehend the Catan than for it, one who can grasp the world in hundreds of ways, to stop comprehending you. Nomos? If our birth ever had a purpose, then it is here and now. Why do you call the Shard your precursor? Because that is what it is, and what we are. We have told you before about Theodora's ambition, Amarnath's mind, the ship's cradle, and Epitaph's secret. One sprouted into the another and spared yet another. Thus Nomos were born. We were but an echo of the Shard's power, an echo that left its prison. But we have become something so much more, with your help. What do you intend to do? Clash with the precursor, touch it, absorb it, so that the reflection becomes the object reflected, so that the Shard becomes Nomos. Then, and only then, will its threat be eradicated forever. Do you think you can do this, Nomos? And what will happen afterwards? We stand at the threshold of probabilities and outside the bounds of the predictable. It is beyond possible to know whether we can or cannot. But we are burning to try. How can we refuse such a feast? I mean, sure, dude. Act now, my child. We crave battle. It will be sweet. Nomos steps toward the Shard, and the whole world explodes into a terrifying whirlwind. You can hear the colors and see the touches. Ice burns your hands while fire leaves you freezing. And in the midst of this madness, you can clearly sense a battle raging, a clash of two beings, one endlessly ancient and the other endlessly young. The power of the Catan shard is such that it redefines the very notion of power, but it has a weakness, one that you can see only now, with the shard and its rival standing face to face. The shard is just that, a shard. It is incomplete, it is not whole, and it cannot be what the Catan was before. What opposes the shard is something entirely different, an undivided, sentient being with a clear purpose in mind, akin to a well-aimed arrow, and the one who fletched it and loosed it was you. The battle goes on and on and on, outrunning the course of time, but you do not need the gift of clairvoyance to know who will emerge victorious. I mean, it has to be Nomos, right? I mean, honestly, this ending is actually like kinda cool. So grand and majestic. Oh, is this like the end slides? The Catan shard was transmuted into a new form and their name was Nomos. Possessing the power of an ancient being and nurtured by the rock trader, the young star god watched over the Koronus Expanse, their new domain, with curiosity. The Koronus Expanse became the hunting grounds of the new wicked sovereign of the von Valancius dynasty. From the ruins of the old order, a new kingdom was born, one that worshipped the dark gods of the warp. The formation of a new gargantuan punitive squadron began in the Calixis sector. However, no one knew if it would make it through the furious warp storms of the Great Rift. Okay. Nomos did not have long to learn their new powers. At the bidding of the dark gods, Mrayse von Valancius imprisoned them within the yoke, turning them into his shackled monster. Wait, really? Ah, interesting. I didn't know we did that. The strange entity imbued with a sliver of a star god's power was beyond the reach of the rulers of the warp, and as such they were dangerous and destined to be enslaved. When the Rock Trader rebelled against the Imperium, he united heretics and enemies of the Creed in the expanse around him. No one was brave enough to challenge the master of the enslaved stellar beast. Under the Rock Trader's iron rule, a new legion of the ruinous powers was forming, welded together by fear and obedience. The unholy blessing of the dark gods fell on the shoulders of the Rock Trader, showing everyone that he was their champion, destined to bring the expanse under their rule. But it is well known that the favor of the Lords of the Warp is fickle. Years later, when the Rock Trader's body could no longer contain his mortal soul, he was granted one last boon. For his wicked deeds, atrocious sacrifices, and unspeakable oaths, the ruinous powers lifted him to the Imperium, where they transformed him into an abhorrent demon prince. The Great Ascension was complete. Having lost its leader, and lacking a worthy successor, the Chorda dynasty began to weaken. The grim legacy of the abominable Aspis revealed itself, and the Protectorate fell into chaos. Grasping claimants tore the defenseless men apart. After openly embracing the patronage of the Skull God, Caligos Winterscale swept over the expanse like a fiery tornado, bombing peaceful planets and destroying void ships. His dynasty's realm became a nest of piracy and heresy that required immediate purging. Okay, so we have slides for every single character here. I'm not gonna read all of these, guys. If you want, you can pause and read them, and I'm probably gonna do it myself later. But I think for now we're just gonna skip ahead and see if anything interesting happens. I'm guessing that's Pascal, or the Cognizance fleet. The von Valancius dynasty replenished the Explorator's dwindling supplies. Okay, yeah. That's Arita, Fellowship of the Void. Damn, that's actually like lots of stuff here. Vladimir Tokara survived 14 assassination attempts and thwarted no less than 2,000 schemers before a shot finally took his life. I'm actually gonna read all of this afterwards. It's just too much dialogue right now. I can't read anymore, man. Wait, who is this guy? Oh, this is the Admiral, right? Dargonus grew and prospered until it became the capital of the Koronus Expanse. Oh, the Koronus Expanse, okay. The planet was like a giant magnet whose pull held together the worlds of the Expanse, absorbing the treasures and vices of the sector. I wonder what happened to the Emperor, though. The enthroned Null Caliph drew millions of pilgrims and granted the planet hallowed status? What the fuck is a Null Caliph? Janus was conquered. The Xeno spirits were exorcised and the wilderness was subdued. The dark rule of the Seekers of the Forbidden was established on Janus. Vistenza Vayat's reign was long and bloody. The Prince of Pleasure bestowed the secrets of metamorphosis upon her, and Janus' nature was transformed. An endless string of serfs was sent into her palace, their blood, flesh and souls consumed in experimentation or endless revelry. Over the years, Vistenza's body became covered in scales, becoming long and sinuous. She no longer left her lair, which was filled with specimens of delicious degradation and corrupted wisdom. The Mines of Viebo 6? Dude, there are so many slides here. Foulstone turned into the spiritual center of the Expanse. The cult of the Final Dawn gladly submitted to their new leader from the Von Valancius dynasty. They saw in him the promised harbinger of the final daybreak, whose light would change the Expanse forever. Uralon the Cruel was not an advisor to the Rock Trader for long. During a session of the vile worship with his master, he was struck by a vision that was equally frightening and awe-inspiring. The terror instilled in the heart of the hardened heretic was so profound and incomprehensible that Uralon promptly embarked on a journey. The Eye of Terror itself was his goal. There he hoped to find someone who would interpret the vision that had overwhelmed him. No one could say if fate would ever lead him back to the Expanse, or if the Rock Trader would accept him if it did. The Footfall, Drusian Preachers. God damn, there's so much stuff here. Raikad's system turned into a purulent wound of corruption. After returning to the place where his path as a Rock Trader had begun, Marais von Valancius founded a new capital on Raikad Minoris. Rumors of the rotting remains of an Eldari craft world spread around the Expanse. Huh. Somewhere on the underside of reality lay Comora, woven from manifold other dimensions and illuminated as always with the light of stolen suns, its streets ever filled with screams and agony. Okay. God damn, dude. Everything is like ensembles. As they were leaving the Necron systems, Nomos destroyed every tomb world of the ancient Xenos. Some eternal strife had awakened within the young deity, demanding that the planets of the undead be obliterated. The voice of Voxmaster Vigdis was long heard in the Koronus Expanse. Its echo embedded itself in the Vox frequencies of the worlds the Rock Trader visited, driving those who had the misfortune of hearing it mad? Through deranged laughter and wretched weeping, the message could be heard: Valancius comes. Ravor's temper became even more unbearable as the years passed. Dunrock became so corpulent that he was unable to leave his chambers, preferring to administer affairs through messengers. His monumental body could not squeeze onto the common decks, which was for the better. Okay, dude. Yocasta was our master at arms for many years. She landed on worlds and boarded stations to replenish the ship's crew with new captives. She earned the fearsome sobriquet, the Lady of Scars. Zachary Weiss's obsession and his dark proclivities grew ever more apparent. His squad was replenished with captive astropaths from worlds and ships ransacked by the Rock Trader. Urbent drives them. Oh, that's the governor, right? From Dargonos. Gaprak, yeah. Dude, there is so much stuff here. Like, actually, that's crazy. After months of searching, Dargonos wardens found the remains of Achilleas Scalander on the lowest levels of the Hive. Drukhari artifacts and records discovered beside him indicated that the agent of the Inquisition had been compromised and was working for the Xenos. Marasai confirmed the guilt of the deceased Inquisition agent and described in detail the torture he inflicted upon the poor soul to gain his obedience and loyalty. He also confirmed that Irliet had found and killed his monkey toy? What? After taking the Mercatum Tabula Official from the still warm body of J. Haydari, the privateer Falco deftly replaced the Imperium's only official trade representative in the Expanse. That's the guy we killed Jay for, right? And he owed us a favor. His skull and heart were offered as a sacrifice to the Dark Gods. Gordei Skatov. I don't remember who this guy was. But I guess someone on Footfall? The secret of the Gene Stealer cult was laid bare. A wave of purges rolled across many worlds, with enraged rabble and planetary guards massacring thousands of those whose appearance diverged from the true human form. Oh no, we have Nazis. Vizier Kibella of the Bloodspan Web performed a great reading of the Emperor's Tarot, and the card of the Night showed her cult a new path and a new teaching. Kibella raised a generation of proud and fervent warriors and led the Scarlet and Black Army out of the shadows to descend upon a multitude of worlds and hound the faithless in the name of the Undying Emperor. So, she doesn't work for us anymore or what? What happened to the Emperor, dude? Cassia Arcelio experienced all the hardships and delights of the galaxy. The invaluable experience and new knowledge helped her to finally conquer her fears and accept herself and her powers. She became the novator of her house, tasked with addressing the consequences of Tisiphony's rule and the chaos that followed her disappearance. The Starway Atlas, which contained the memories of Tisiphony and the Setala clan, lost its power. House Arcelio's navigators once again had to rely on skill alone in the depths of the Immaterium. I guess he got it back to the Drukhari or whatever. Idira Telas pledged her loyalty to the ruinous powers to save her damned soul and allowed herself to merge with the voices that had been directing her for so long. I mean, we know that. Only Marich von Valancius himself could decipher a single truthful message from the thousands of profane utterances in the muttering cacophony of voices. Damn. Amarnat Collective instilled terror in the hearts of those who revered the theorems of purity, but it gave hope to others. Marasai Ezirias, also known as the Tempest's Doom, spent several years with the Rogue Trader, filling the entire crew with terror. However, with time, his restless and ambitious nature got the better of him. Having grown weary of the company of Monkey, the Drukhari left the ship. Soon after, the Koronus Expanse saw the rise of a new mercenary group, a motley army of humans and Xenos led by a bloodthirsty and ruthless Drukhari leader. Wow, she's cool there. Look at that, look at that mask. That's fucking cool. Not a soul knows how many enemies Marasai faced in his lifetime, but what is known is the name of his last opponent. Oh, Kibella. The victor of the battle never appeared in the Koronus Expanse again, and thus the outcome remains unknown. Huh. Such was the echo... Oh, it's saved now. Such was the echo of the deeds of the rock trader of the House von Valancius, deeds that transformed the Koronus Expanse and prepared it for events even darker and more violent. But those are the events of a different story. This one has come to an end. Finish. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna go read all of this for sure. Yeah. Oh, this is actually like, this was pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, it was a cool game. The combat got old very, very fast, I'm gonna say. The fact that there was no voiceover, I mean, you pretty much know my thoughts on that, right? I'm really excited about the next one though, Dark Heresy, since it's gonna be like fully voiced and stuff. But yeah, I guess this was it. It almost took as many episodes as Baldur's Gate 3, if you can believe that. But I think it's mostly because of the dialogue, right? It was nowhere near as big as Baldur's Gate. But yeah, pretty cool game. I mean, you know what I didn't like, right? The combat and the dialogue, that's pretty much it. Not to say that the combat was bad, it was just like, it got way too easy, too fast. Usually when you play Alcat games on Unfair, they're actually unfair at the beginning. But this wasn't the case with this one, which really surprised me actually. And these officer abilities definitely need a nerf, man. They're so powerful. So powerful. I really hope they're not there with Dark Heresy. And I really hope everything is voiced in Dark Heresy. I hope it's not like only the characters. I hope there is also a narrator. Otherwise, I'm not gonna play it. I mean, I will play it, but not on the channel, if it's not like fully voiced. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. This was Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Hope you enjoyed some of it, or all of it, I don't know. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.